Hello everybody, my name is Lego Lee and welcome back to LEGO Monkey Kid Set Review. Today we have the $90 LEGO Monkey Kid Set, the Demon Bull King. This set has 1,051 pieces and here's a front look at your very tall box. There is the back of the box. This set includes one very thick and vertically tall instruction manual, and like a lot of the other Monkey Kid sets, these instruction manuals actually have some added graphics, including this progress bar on the bottom that kind of shows you where you're at in this build. And additionally, Monkey Kid kind of helps you through this build, even telling you when things are supposed to be upside down. And all told, this instruction manual has 187 pages of building. Rather surprisingly, the 1,051 pieces that make up this set just go to one build, no side builds, but of course there are the minifigures that we'll take a close look at here first. Of course, the first minifigure included with this set here is the Monkey Kid himself, and this figure looks spectacular. His side leg printing is great, his torso print is great. I love his new hair, bandana, kind of headband combo. That looks really cool, and this version here has headphones around his neck. That is a super cool new piece, and he has a new staff in metallic gold, and the end of the staff there kind of looks like a Darth Maul lightsaber piece if it were to be recolored in silver. Great part, great back print, great double-sided face. I mean, honestly, this Monkey Kid figure is pretty much perfect. Our second figure here is Pigsy. This is a different outfit from the one that came with the Pigsy's food truck set, a little more casual of an outfit, and I do love his printed mid-legs, and that torso print is great as well. I find it kind of odd that he's still wearing his chef's hat, even though he's not wearing the rest of his chef's outfit. That's kind of interesting, but a great looking Pigsy figure with a great Pigsy head mold. He also has his pitchfork equipped with something. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. It might be explained in the upcoming Monkey Kid TV show. I don't know. It looks cool, but not sure exactly what's happening there. And he does have some good back print as well. And overall, I just really like this Pigsy character. He looks super cute. And finally, the one exclusive minifigure included with this set here is the very elegant looking Princess Iron Fan. I love the printing for her torso and dress piece right there. That looks great. The shoulder piece is nothing new, but the hair piece is brand new. It has like bull horns in her hair with some printing as well. Oh my gosh, that is a fabulous looking hairpiece. All of her detail continues onto the back as well, and her double-sided face looks pretty demented if you ask me. And also, she's equipped with this staff that uses kind of like a very metallic-y foil piece with some really cool prints on it. That is a very impressive accessory for an already awesome looking Princess Iron Fan figure. You might remember this mech from LEGO Ideas a few years back. Well, here's this mech compared to the Demon Bull King. Oh my goodness, this thing is massive! Throwing it back a bit to my Bionicle reviews of yesteryear, let's start from the ground up with this Demon Bull King by taking a close look at its feet. And at first glance, these feet seem fairly mundane, not a whole lot of color, mostly just black and gunmetal gray, but they're not as mundane when you realize they use Metal Beard's beard piece from the LEGO movie set to make his toes. That is such a great part usage, and it's not the last time we'll see that particular piece in this set. Also, these feet are fairly large, and they cleverly use this rubber piece on the bottom here. Why, you may ask? Well, that actually acts as a stopper to give this thing added friction when it's standing up, so you can't just simply push this thing over with one small touch. That is a fantastic design that really helps with the stance and posability of this thing when you're trying to display it. So that is a great build on LEGO's part. Now it's time to talk about the infamous thing that a lot of LEGO mechs and similar builds have, and that's the knees. Knees, oh knees, why for art thou knees? Why do knees forsake me so? LEGO Articulation, when it comes to big mechs and builds of this sort, the knees are never articulated. It's very simple why they're not articulated. It's because they want to make them sturdier. And I want to sit here and tell you that this thing completely bucks that trend and has knee articulation, finally, but it doesn't. it doesn't. It doesn't have any articulation. Sorry for anybody who thought this might have been better than any other particular Lego mech in that department. It has a bend right here at the knee. The design, I think, looks fantastic. You use the riot shield piece, lots of Nexonites parts, interesting stickers right there, which are clear backed. More on that in just a minute, but no knee articulation. It's the same old thing, which is definitely disappointing, but for stability's sake, it works pretty well, and it definitely aesthetically looks good. Additionally, these feet here can kind of wobble like this and move from side to side, which helps for posing this thing. And also, it's kind of odd because when this thing is standing, it likes to lean backwards, but if you pose the feet in the right way, it gets a better stance and actually leans forward, which I think is a more imposing look for this Demon Bull King. So I'm very thankful to the designer for making a very clever foot that actually helps with the posability and display value of this design. And speaking of stability, oh my goodness, there's not one, not two, but three Exoforce style ratchety joints right here at the hips, along with another ratchet joint. These hips are very stable. You can't really move them a whole lot here. The articulation is fairly limited. You can move them a little bit forward and a little bit in and out to kind of splay the legs, but it is incredibly stable and holds up the girthy, huge body of the rest of this Demon Bull King. That is a very good design from Lego. I really like what Lego has done with the design for this arm right here. You have kind of the flame going through the whole thing, some Exoforce arms surrounding it, and you can rotate this whole build, which is a neat little play feature. These are printed pieces right here, which look good, and also the Harry Potter lantern piece back there is added for some more greeble details. That is great, and this flame piece is not a new piece, but it's a new color for the piece. It's transparent orange at the bottom, and then kind of transparent black, the windscreen color piece towards the tip. That is a really cool recolor. Moving up from the arm, the shoulder here is very nice. Good use of Nexonites parts throughout this whole thing, and the colors look really cool. Also, this cockpit piece here as shoulder armor, great part choice from Lego's part, and clear back sticker. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier in the review. There's a lot of clear back stickers in this set, and I just hate clear back stickers because you get so many air bubbles and pieces of dust and sometimes dog hairs underneath those stickers. Ugh, it really irks me. I hate applying clear back stickers, so that's definitely a flaw with this set. But besides that, it all looks really good, and the attachment point for this arm on the torso uses a gear mechanism and some Exoforce ball joints, so the articulation is really good and again, very stable. For the elbows, uses Bionicle style ball joints, and it can move about 90 degrees here. Nothing spectacular, but it gets the job done pretty well. What is a little more spectacular though is the axe that this Demon Bull King is wielding. This is such an impressive weapon and really gives you a sense of scale of how big this build is. Why? This piece right here. The handle for the axe is a ship mast from Lego Pirates. Oh my goodness, what a humongous part to be this particular build. And just look at the head of the axe, the blade of the axe here. Holy crap, this design, I mean, it's not super complicated or anything. The part usage isn't that crazy, but just strikingly, it looks so good. And I love the transparent orange pieces going around here. That looks fantastic. Overall, this axe build is really cool. The arm, the shoulder is pretty much the exact same, just mirrored of the other one, but he has a hand down here with some more stickers, and this hand actually has fingers with articulation. I guess the fingers also fall off really easy, but the fingers do have 2 points of articulation, one at the knuckle area and then one up here. So pretty nice little hands for this Demon Bull King. Moving around to the back here, we have, gross, more clear back stickers, but the back, you know, doesn't look super interesting. There's not a whole lot of design, but this design back here is pretty good. But you do have these kind of fire canister designs right here that are on Bionicle ball joints and actually can move around a good bit. And this activates one of the main play features with this set. I do like the idea of having these kind of fire launching canisters on his back, and the dual canisters really reminds me of Blastoise from Pokemon, which is completely unrelated, but it definitely gets some Blastoise vibes. And the launching feature here is simply by pushing on this lever back here, you can, wait for it, it launches studs out, and it launches 3 at a time. You get more extra ones in this set if you want to do more, but it's such an underwhelming play feature. Oh my goodness, this feature is so boring, and I feel like LEGO could have done something so much more creative with this, and I think it's a big letdown that this is what we ended up getting. Also up top here, there's not like an official seat or stand for her, but you can have your Princess Iron fan figure ride on the back of the Demon Bull King right here, which is an interesting look, but it could have been better integrated. Now we can finally talk about the best designs on this creature here, the chest area and the head of the Bull King himself. One thing about the head that's kind of weird, you can move the head up and down, which is pretty cool, but that's it. That's the only articulation for the head. Besides that, it's completely stationary, and I think they probably could have incorporated a ball joint of some kind to give the head more articulation, but there is none, alas. However, the rest of this just looks so cool. The chest area here with this rib cage looks amazing, and then look at the head. This head design is one of the craziest and greatest designs I've seen in a LEGO set in a long time. And I might be a little hyperbolic here, but I honestly think this is one of the cooler looking heads and looks better than any Ninjago dragon head they've ever done. This head is so good. Between the colors, the printed eyes, the shaping, the part usage, everything about this head is just spectacular in my opinion. I love the use of this Black Panther piece right there in gold to be the nose ring of this bull. These horns look really cool. Everything is great, and I told you when we were looking at the toes it wasn't the last time we were going to see the metal beard piece being used, because right here, upside down even, it's being used as the jaw of this Demon Bull King, and this can open, and it just looks so great. Everything about this design is pretty much just perfect in my opinion. And as I dim the lights here, the final cherry on top for the design of this Demon Bull King is easily the best play feature with this set. By pushing on a piece on its back, you activate a light brick that lights up his chest. Oh my goodness, that look is spectacular. Do you believe in love at first sight? Because when this set leaked about a month ago online, my first inclination with this thing was, oh my goodness, I am buying that set day one. And surprise, surprise, I bought this set day one off LEGO Shop at Home. And this set completely lived up to the hype. I was so excited to get this set and build it, and oh my gosh, this thing is awesome. I've said this throughout this review, I might be a little bit hyperbolic, but I genuinely believe a lot of the things I'm saying, especially this. I think visually, this is one of the most striking things LEGO has made ever. I'm being completely serious. The color scheme of this design is so incredible, and all the techniques and part usage they've done throughout this build just make this thing look so awesome. And that's why it bugs me that this thing does have a few flaws that I have to point out. One flaw I didn't really mention throughout the review, there are some small accents of yellow that I don't think work quite as well with the rest of the colors of this design, but I also mentioned that the cannon feature on his back just kind of sucks. I think it was a very ill-conceived play feature, and I've just kind of scrapped it, not going to keep those studs in there anymore. Also, the stickers, man. I just don't like those stickers. Why are the clear back stickers still a thing? They are so hard to apply. And finally, I'm genuinely very confused as to how this set only has 3 minifigures. Every other Monkie Kid set, including the $35 set that's almost a third the price of this set in particular, has at least 4 minifigures, but this big 1,000 piece $90 set only has 3. That's just a disappointment to me. I would like to have seen at least 2 more figures with this set. So those flaws are flaws. They can't be ignored, and they definitely hurt this set to an extent, but I have my personal biases. I still love this set, and I was close to just kind of throwing all that crap out the window, getting this set at 10 out of 10, but I had to be true to myself as a reviewer, so fairly, I'm giving this set here a 9 out of 10. Those are just my thoughts though. I'd love to hear yours in the comment section down below. Also guys, while you're at it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page, follow me on Instagram. I post daily over there. Follow me on Twitter, and also maybe consider becoming a Patreon supporter. Any donation, like $1 a month, goes a long way to getting more awesome video reviews like the one you just watched. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys next time on more Monkey Kid set reviews. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.